Such good shit, pal. Oh, God damn it. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome into your SummerSlam Royal Rumble review series. Why did I say SummerSlam? Royal Rumble review series 2010. I've got how many of these left? 3 left to go. So after Rumble tonight, 2010. I don't know. It's just gone up. So check it out, guys. I have 11, 12, and 13, and I'm done with this series. But I've enjoyed doing it, like going back and watching some of these old Rumbles and stuff. It's been fun, and you guys have liked it. I know I've seen some of the comments and you guys like me going back and doing these kind of stuff. So, Royal Rumble 2010. It wasn't really a Rumble that I would remember, really, because it was an average Rumble. I didn't think it was, because we had 2 consecutive years where it was 2 great Rumbles, with 08 being my favorite Rumble, and 2009 being a good Rumble as well. And then we get to 2010, where I think that the dip was happening with WWE. You had obviously Shawn Michaels on his way out. A year later, Edge would be on his way out, and then we know he would return, but you know what I mean. Triple H would be on his way out as a full-time wrestler until a takeover and such and such on. And you could see when we got to this Rumble, you could see that they were building, kind of trying to build new stars. They kind of failed as well. You had the likes of Cody, and they showed them more with Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes. Those guys were my favorite in WWE. Like back in 2010, they were my favorite guys. Especially Ted DiBiase, he should have done more than he should have done. Like he should have been a top guy, but he could never connect to the crowd. They had him with Maurice, and that's another story. I'm not gonna go into that today, but yeah, that was one of the things they had. Sheamus, they kind of really pushed Sheamus too quickly, in my opinion, especially in 2009. Like they was rushing to build these stars because they knew that Batista was on his way out. Taker was going to be part time with Triple H, and Shawn Michaels was gonna retire. So they was like, oh my god, we need to make stars because actually Edge is getting older, and Cena's getting older, and Randy is getting older, and Jericho, whatever. So yeah. So Rumble 2010 starts off with Ezekiel Jackson versus Christian for the god awful ECW title. And at this point the brand is dead. Nobody cares about ECW. And when I'm doing a video, my cat has to even actually fucking make a noise. He's never actually done a noise ever in a video, and he knows when I'm recording, it does a fucking thing. I mean, I cannot lift it up right now because I've got the laptop here, but you've heard my cat guys on camera. But it was a solid match opening at Rumble 2010. Ezekiel Jackson Ezekiel Jackson, he should have been. I guess they thought he should have been a bit more, but I was never a fan of him. Um, I thought him in 2011. I think the best thing they had him with the IC title, I think, or US title, whatever it was. But I could never get behind the guy. Like, he was never over. The crowd was dead for this match. Christian wins with a kill switch. It was a solid match, but the crowd didn't care about it. At this point, the ECW brand was dead, and it was just dying a slow death at this point. And finally, months later, Vince would just say, "Well, I gotta get rid of it, god damn it," and create NXT, and the rest is history. And then after that, we had the Miz backstage with Teddy Long. He says he's gonna win his Royal Rumble match. And then Crime Time, and we're like, who's gonna be in the Rumble? Teddy and Carly and all this bullshit happens. And then Teddy Long's like, well, you know what, Miz, I'm gonna have you defend your U.S. title tonight against MVP. And I'm like, what? Why would Teddy Long make a decision for the Miz, who at this point is on the Raw brand? He's the SmackDown GM, so how why would he have the power to put Miz in a match? And I know at this point the brand split didn't care, and they don't care about the brand split. This is how much the brand split never works. And when people say, "Oh, bring back the brand split, it will work," it doesn't work because you have stuff like Teddy Long booking a US title match for a Raw guy. Like, come on, like it's storyline that doesn't work because Miz is a Raw guy. Teddy Long is the SmackDown GM. Why is he making a match for a Raw guy? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, there is. It ended in a screw finish. I don't really care about it too much. Then we get the world title match: Taker versus Rey Mysterio. This is a really good world title match between Rey Mysterio and the Undertaker. 2 619s, a last ride, and that was a really really good match. And Taker retained. Then we had the WWE title match, and this was one of the matches I didn't care about too much. Sheamus defending his WWE title, just recently won against John Cena versus Randy Orton, who was slowly becoming a babyface, and you can see they had segments in the night where you had Teddy DiBiase trying to play against Cody Rhodes and such on, and also this would lead up to the WrestleMania Triple Threat match, with Legacy, with the breakaway with Legacy, and I'm just watching this fucking cat, guys. And obviously it was a bottom match. Cody Rhodes gets involved and casted Randy Orton in the match, and he would do that at the Elimination Chamber as well. So that was it. Then we had the Royal Rumble match. Oh, then we had a women's match or segment with Piggy James, and there's not really much to talk about it there. So I'm moving on to the next thing. Royal Rumble match. Dolph Ziggler. Fuck Dolph Ziggler. The first we had Dolph Ziggler versus Evan Bourne. They started off the Rumble first, and then it was like Drew McIntyre, Yoshitatsu, and all those other guys. And then I'm gonna talk about the final four: Shawn Michaels, Batista, John Cena, and Edge. Well, Edge also came back. Jericho's like, "What the fuck? Edge is back!" And he fears Jericho, gets rid of Jericho, and it's down to basically Cena, Michaels, Batista, and Edge. Batista eliminates Shawn Michaels, and obviously throughout the night they was pointing out that Shawn Michaels needs to win this Rumble match to get an Undertaker back. He's demanded, like he's obsessed to defeat Undertaker at WrestleMania 26, and you know he is really, really, really desperate to finally beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. And the only way he can do that by winning the Royal Rumble. And also Batista eliminated him. Then Batista gets eliminated by Cena. Then Cena and Edge are the final two. Edge eliminates John Cena. Then Batista just stares at John Cena after the match. And Edge wins the Royal Rumble for 2010. So what do you guys think about this? Leave your thoughts in the comments, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.